The unthinkable has happened. Ty Borden is alive. Fans across the globe have been holding their breath, wondering if the heart-wrenching death of Ty, played by Graham Wardle, would truly be the end of his journey on Heartland. But what if everything we thought we knew was wrong? What if Ty's death wasn't the final chapter? Get ready for a shocking twist that will turn everything upside down in Heartland Season 19, Episode 1. Prepare yourself for a ride that will leave you questioning everything, because Ty Borden isn't gone. He didn't die. He's back. But the question is, why? And how? It's been years since Ty Borden's emotional departure from Heartland. His death in Season 14 left an undeniable void, not just in the storyline, but in the hearts of viewers. His character, a symbol of strength, compassion, and unwavering love for Amy, had been a cornerstone of the show for years. For so long, fans have held onto the hope that Ty's spirit would live on through Amy's journey, but that hope always came with a lingering question. What if Ty could return? Season 19 kicks off with an unexpected twist. The first moments of Episode 1 will shake Heartland fans to their core as it's revealed that Ty Borden didn't die. He's alive, and the reason behind his presumed death is a mystery that no one saw coming. Was his death faked? Was it part of a larger, more dangerous plot? What really happened to Ty all those years ago? And why was the world led to believe he was gone? This isn't just a case of wishful thinking. As the episode unfolds, we learn that the beloved character's return has been in the works for a long time. The writing team has crafted a complex, jaw-dropping storyline that redefines everything we knew about Ty's exit from the show. It's not a simple return. There's a deeper mystery surrounding his absence, one that will unravel throughout the episode, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. The questions pile up. Why did Ty leave without saying goodbye? Was his death part of something larger than we realized? Ty's return doesn't just bring shock, it brings complications. How will Amy react to seeing Ty again after all this time? Can their relationship ever truly go back to what it once was? Will there be unresolved tensions between the two that have simmered beneath the surface over the years? Ty's return brings hope, but it also brings a storm of emotions and unresolved issues. Fans have waited for years for a resolution, but this resolution is more complicated than anyone could have imagined. The return of Ty Borden is not just a moment for the characters, it's a moment for the fans. This twist brings everything full circle, allowing the series to delve deep into themes of loss, healing, and the unpredictability of life. It asks the question, what does it mean to truly heal when you've been broken for so long? The emotional roller coaster that Amy, Jack, Lou, and the entire Heartland family will experience as they come to terms with Ty's return will leave viewers on the edge of their seats, eagerly waiting for the next episode. But there's a darker side to this return. Ty's absence has created new dynamics within the family. Amy has struggled to find herself without him, and now his return will force her to confront the life she's built without him. What happens when the past collides with the present? How does one move forward when the one person you thought was lost forever comes back into your life? Ty's return is more than just a reunion. It's a challenge to everything Amy has worked for since his death. The complexities of their relationship, along with the shifting dynamics of the entire family, will be explored in ways fans have never seen before. This first episode doesn't just promise an emotional reunion, it offers a new perspective on what it means to keep going after everything changes. As fans prepare for Ty's return, they'll be left wondering, is this a second chance for Ty and Amy? Or has too much time passed? Can their love survive the years they've been apart? And more importantly, can it survive the truths that have been hidden for so long? This season isn't just about Ty coming back. It's about what happens when the past isn't as far behind as we thought. The stakes are higher than ever, and Season 19 will test the limits of loyalty, love, and the power of forgiveness in ways that fans never expected. The mystery of Ty's return will set the tone for the entire season, leading to a chain of events that will change Heartland forever. Are you ready for the truth to finally come out? Because everything you thought you knew is about to be turned upside down. The shock of Ty Borden's return leaves the Heartland family and the viewers reeling. But as the dust settles, the questions only multiply. Ty isn't the same man who left, and the truth behind his disappearance is far more complicated than anyone could have imagined. His sudden reappearance is not just a surprise, it's a revelation. Ty's return isn't just about reuniting with Amy or stepping back into his life at Heartland. It's about something darker, something that has been hidden from everyone for years. At first, Ty seems like the same man he once was. Gentle, kind, and loving. But there's a noticeable shift in him. His eyes carry a weight, a burden that wasn't there before. There's something in his demeanor that suggests he's been through more than anyone knows. The more Amy and the rest of the family try to reconnect with him, the more they realize that Ty has been holding on to something so deep and so disturbing, he's been unable to share it with anyone. What truly happened to Ty in the years after his death? The truth is far from what anyone expected. As the episode unfolds, it becomes clear that Ty's disappearance wasn't his choice. There were forces at play that manipulated his life, leading him into hiding for reasons far beyond his control. The once peaceful rancher was forced into a dangerous world, one that he had to escape from. But what was that world? Was he being hunted? Was there someone after him? The answers come slowly, with each revelation revealing a deeper layer to the mystery. The family begins to realize that Ty's return wasn't just a matter of him coming back to settle down with Amy. His past has followed him, and it's clear that his time away was anything but peaceful. The secrets Ty carries threaten not only his relationship with Amy, but the safety of everyone at Heartland. The once quiet ranch is about to be thrust into a conflict no one saw coming. Ty's interactions with Amy are filled with tension. While their love for each other is clear, the years apart have created an invisible wall. Amy is thrilled, confused, and even hurt by his sudden return. How could Ty have left without a word? Without an explanation? Why didn't he trust her enough to share the truth? As the episode progresses, Amy's emotions become a whirlwind of love, anger, and betrayal. She's faced with the challenge of reconciling the man she loved with the stranger who's come back into her life. But Ty isn't the only one keeping secrets. As the story unfolds, it becomes clear that there are other characters at Heartland who have known more than they've let on. Jack, always the rock of the family, has his own suspicions about why Ty vanished. His protective instincts flare up as he tries to understand the mystery behind Ty's return. Lou, too, has her own feelings of betrayal and confusion. The close-knit family that once trusted each other implicitly is now filled with unspoken doubts and fears. Every interaction becomes laden with questions that no one seems ready to answer. As Ty tries to explain his actions, the more questions arise. He talks in fragments, revealing bits of his time away, but each revelation only opens the door to more questions. Who was behind his disappearance? Why didn't he come back sooner? The answers to these questions won't come easily. Ty's story is filled with dangerous encounters, shadowy figures, and moments of escape that he's never shared with anyone. And as he begins to open up, it becomes clear that Ty's time away wasn't just about hiding, it was about survival. But from what, exactly? There's a chilling sense that the danger Ty faced is not entirely over. The people who once hunted him might still be out there, waiting, watching. His return to Heartland isn't the end of his ordeal. It may be just the beginning of something much darker and far more dangerous. Amy, Jack, Lou, and the rest of the family may have thought they were finally healing from the wounds Ty's death left behind, but the truth is that they've only scratched the surface of what's really been going on. As the episode progresses, the family realizes they may have brought danger right to their doorstep. Ty's return is more than just a personal reunion. It's a warning. The secrets he's kept hidden for years are about to come to light, and the fallout from these revelations will change everything at Heartland. There are dangerous people involved, and Ty's past has the potential to tear apart everything he's worked so hard to rebuild. His love for Amy is still there, but it's not the only force driving him anymore. Ty is carrying a burden far heavier than anyone could have imagined, and that burden could destroy everything in its path. With every piece of the puzzle that falls into place, the suspense builds. The audience is kept on edge, wondering who can be trusted and what Ty is truly hiding. The more they learn, the more they realize that Ty's return is a double-edged sword. A chance for reunion, yes, but also a harbinger of the danger lurking just beneath the surface. Heartland Season 19 has taken an unexpected turn, and the secrets that Ty has carried with him for so long are about to come crashing into the peaceful world of Heartland Ranch. As Ty's presence begins to settle into the world of Heartland, it's clear that things will never be the same again. For Amy, the emotional impact of seeing Ty again is overwhelming. On the one hand, she's been desperately longing for his return ever since his tragic death in season 14. But the joy she once anticipated has been replaced by a whirlwind of emotions: love, resentment, confusion, each one pulling her in a different direction. Amy finds herself at a crossroads, struggling to reconcile the man she once knew with the stranger standing before her. For years, Amy has fought to move forward after Ty's death. She's rebuilt her life, found strength in herself, and raised her daughter, Lindy, without Ty by her side. But despite her progress, there's always been a part of her that's never fully healed. Ty was her partner, her rock, and his absence left an irreplaceable hole in her life. His return brings an unexpected rush of old feelings. It's not just the memories of their love, but the raw emotions of everything they went through together. From their first meeting to their wedding, from the ups and downs of their relationship to the devastating moment of his death. Everything comes flooding back, but the joy of their reunion doesn't come without its complications. Amy's immediate reaction to seeing Ty again is a mix of disbelief and frustration. How could he have left without a word? How could he have allowed her to believe he was gone forever? The bitterness that has been simmering beneath the surface for years is now boiling over. While Amy still loves Ty deeply, she can't help but feel betrayed by his silence. The man who once promised to be by her side forever has come back after abandoning her at the moment she needed him most. This isn't the reunion she dreamed of. Their first interactions are filled with tension as Amy grapples with the complex emotions she has suppressed for so long. She wants to believe in Ty's sincerity, to trust that he truly had no choice in what happened. But there's a part of her that questions everything. What if he's hiding something? What if there's more to his disappearance than he's letting on? Ty's cryptic explanations only serve to heighten her suspicions. Each time she asks him about the past, his answers are vague and unsettling. Amy feels like she's left in the dark, unable to fully understand why Ty left or what he went through. Meanwhile, her relationship with her daughter, Lindy, is also affected by Ty's return. As much as Amy wants to keep things stable for her daughter, the emotional turmoil she's experiencing is impossible to hide. Lindy, who has grown up without knowing her father, is excited yet confused by the sudden reappearance of the man she's only heard about in stories. She's too young to understand the complexities of Ty's return, but the strain it causes between Amy and Ty doesn't go unnoticed. Lindy's innocence adds another layer of heartbreak to the situation, as Amy realizes that her family may never truly be the same again. Ty's sudden reappearance forces Amy to confront the life she has built without him. She's changed over the years. She's learned to be independent, to be a mother, and to navigate the world of Heartland without him by her side. But that doesn't mean she's not still in love with him. The question now is, can they pick up where they left off, or has too much time passed? Can they rebuild their relationship after everything that's happened? As the episode progresses, Amy starts to open up to Ty about her pain. The pain of losing him, the pain of raising a daughter without him, and the pain of being forced to move forward when all she ever wanted was for him to come back. Their conversations are raw, filled with vulnerability and honesty. But even as they speak, there's an undeniable tension between them. Every word they exchange seems to stir up old wounds. Their love is still there, but it's not enough to erase the years of hurt and resentment. The most difficult part of Amy's journey in season 19 is accepting that Ty's return doesn't undo the years of loss. She's learned to live without him, to adapt to a life that she never imagined for herself. His return challenges everything she's built, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. Can she forgive him for disappearing without a trace? Can she allow herself to believe in their future again, knowing that the pain of the past might always linger? This internal struggle is amplified by the tension in the family dynamic. Jack, Amy's grandfather, has always been a steady influence in her life. He's happy to see Ty again, but his protective instincts kick in. He's seen firsthand how Amy has suffered since Ty's death, and he's worried about the toll Ty's return might take on her. Jack's support is invaluable, but even he struggles with the implications of Ty's reappearance. Is it really the best thing for Amy to have him back, or will it only bring more heartache? Lou, too, has her concerns. While she's thrilled that Ty is alive, she's equally worried about the strain his return will put on the family. She knows how much Amy has gone through, and she fears that reopening old wounds could cause more damage than healing. Lu's protective nature kicks in as she tries to be there for her sister, offering advice and support, but it's clear that the situation is much more complicated than anyone realized. As the episode draws to a close, the audience is left with an overwhelming sense of uncertainty. Can Ty and Amy rebuild their relationship? Will they be able to overcome the years of silence and hurt? Or will their love be forever changed by the secrets and regrets that have been left unspoken for so long? The emotional complexity of their reunion sets the stage for an explosive season, one that promises to delve deep into themes of love, loss, forgiveness, and the complicated nature of second chances. For Amy, Ty's return is a journey not just of healing, but of discovering who she is without him, and who they are as a couple after everything they've been through. The return of Ty Borden doesn't just shake up Amy's world, it sends shockwaves through the entire Heartland family. For years, the ranch has operated without Ty's steady presence, and now his sudden reappearance forces everyone to reevaluate their place within the family. While Amy's personal journey of love and betrayal takes center stage, the ripple effects of Ty's return are felt by every character who has been part of the Heartland story. Jack, the patriarch of the family, has always been a guiding force at Heartland. His love for Amy is unconditional, and he's watched her grow into a strong, independent woman since Ty's death. The idea that Ty might be back is both a cause for joy and concern. Jack knows that the bond between Ty and Amy was special, but he's also witnessed the deep pain Amy endured when Ty left. The question now is, can their family unit really be whole again? Jack has his doubts, but his loyalty to his granddaughter overrides his reservations. He tries to be there for both Amy and Ty, though he can't ignore the tension in the air. As Ty begins to share bits and pieces of his time away, Jack can sense that there's much more to the story than anyone knows. Jack's protective instincts take over, and he's not afraid to ask tough questions, especially when it comes to Ty's role in all the secrets. Is Ty really the man Amy once knew? Or has the past changed him in ways that are beyond repair? Lu, Amy's older sister, is caught in the middle of the family turmoil. She's thrilled to see Ty alive, but at the same time, she can't ignore the strain it places on her relationship with Amy. Over the years, Lu has been a constant support for Amy, often stepping into the role of protector and caretaker. But now, with Ty's return, she finds herself questioning her place in the family dynamic. Will she remain the strong, dependable sister who holds everything together? Or will her own emotions be pushed aside to accommodate Ty's re-entry into their lives? Lu is also dealing with her own growing family and the challenges that come with balancing her personal life and the demands of running Heartland. Her role as a mother and businesswoman has made her resilient, but now she faces the challenge of finding harmony in a situation that threatens to tear at the seams of what they've worked so hard to rebuild. She doesn't want to undermine Amy's relationship with Ty, but she also has to protect her sister from further pain. This delicate balance will force Lu to question what it truly means to be family. Is it about keeping the peace, or is it about being honest, even when the truth might hurt? Georgie, the young and ambitious girl who has grown into a talented horse rider, is also thrown into a whirlwind of confusion with Ty's return. Ty was a strong role model for Georgie, and his absence left a gap in her life that no one could fill. With her growing independence and desire to make a name for herself, Georgie is now faced with a surprising emotional crossroads. She's thrilled to have Ty back, but the years of his absence have shaped her into someone who no longer needs him as a father figure. Instead, Georgie finds herself grappling with mixed feelings. She wants to welcome him back, but at the same time, she's not sure how to navigate the complex emotions of seeing him again. As the season progresses, Georgie will have to figure out what role she wants Ty to play in her life, and how to reconcile the Ty she once knew with the man who's returned after so much time. Ty's return also brings a renewed sense of urgency to the ranch. While the family dynamics are shifting, the ranch itself needs attention. With all the emotional chaos, Heartland is at a crossroads. The landscape of the family's lives is changing, but so is the land they call home. With the return of Ty, the show also takes a hard look at the challenges the family faces in keeping the ranch alive and thriving. This theme of renewal, of healing old wounds while embracing new possibilities, is woven through the season. Ty's return represents not only a chance to heal the emotional scars, but also a chance to confront the future. There are questions about the ranch's survival, the future of the animals, and how the family can continue to work together when their personal lives are in turmoil. Ty's return isn't just a personal homecoming for Amy and the family, it's a moment of reckoning for the entire Heartland family. As each member wrestles with their feelings about Ty's disappearance and his return, they must confront their own unresolved issues. Jack must come to terms with his protective instincts toward Amy, Lou has to reevaluate her role in the family, and Georgie has to figure out how to balance the past and the present. Meanwhile, Amy is still grappling with her own feelings of betrayal and the fear of opening herself up to the man she once loved. The season delves into what it truly means to be a family, how the bonds of love, trust, and loyalty can be tested, but also how those same bonds can grow stronger in the face of adversity. The complex relationships between Ty, Amy, and the rest of the family will push the characters to their emotional limits. There are no easy answers or quick fixes. Instead, there will be moments of heartbreak, healing, and growth. Through it all, Heartland remains a place of resilience. The ranch is not just a setting, it's a symbol of the strength of the family, their ability to overcome the hardest of challenges, and their unwavering commitment to one another. But with Ty's return, this strength will be tested in ways they never imagined. The family may have healed in his absence, but now they must face the difficult truth that healing doesn't always mean forgetting the past. As Heartland Season 19 unfolds, the tension between the past and the present will shape the family's journey, forcing them to ask difficult questions about forgiveness, trust, and the true meaning of home. As the emotional complexity of Ty's return deepens, the true danger lurking beneath the surface begins to emerge. It's clear that Ty's sudden disappearance years ago wasn't merely a personal decision or a break to explore a different path. It was the result of something far more sinister. And now, as Ty has returned to the peaceful surroundings of Heartland, that dark past is far from over. In fact, it's only just beginning to catch up with him, and the entire family. At first, the danger is subtle. Ty begins to act more withdrawn, more vigilant. There are moments when he seems distracted, like he's constantly looking over his shoulder as if expecting someone to show up at any moment. Amy notices the change, but at first, she brushes it off. After all, Ty has been through so much. His time away has clearly left its mark on him, and she's just grateful to have him back. However, as the days go on, it becomes apparent that something is seriously off. Ty's behavior grows increasingly erratic. He's jumpy, cautious, and reluctant to discuss the details of his time away. The past, it seems, has followed him home.